Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Today we are revisiting Jade in her lemon cheesecake outfit because I wanted to add a headpiece to her. I wanted to add a dollop of whipped cream to her head and maybe a few little hair accessories. So you're going to be seeing me make that today. Isn't she adorable? And if you want to see the process of me making this outfit for the Sweet Treat series, I'll link the video down in the description. So to make the dollop of whipped cream, I'm going to be using a fabric manipulation technique called spiraling. And so what I'm going to do, I already have a pattern. This has been coming in handy for many of my projects. I've used this little circle that I believe I just traced something. I can't even remember what I traced, but this has been very helpful for the past few projects. So here I have the pattern. I have a piece of cotton sateen. This is actually from a bed sheet that I bought at the thrift store. It has a little bit of sheen to it. It's the same fabric that I used to make her blouse. So I figured it would be great for making the little dollop of whipped cream. So I'm gonna leave it wrinkly. I was gonna iron it, but I was like, maybe this will help add to the whipped cream. So I'm just going to find the wrong side of the fabric, which is here. I'm gonna place my little circle down. I'm gonna trace it with this pencil. Okay. And then I'm going to, let me make sure I can see that. You probably can't see it because it's a very faint pencil line, but I can see it. So next thing I'm gonna do is find the center of the circle and I'm gonna make a dot. So I'm just gonna fold this and match there. So it's about here. I'm just gonna put a dot right there and see if it's even in between. Yeah, that's pretty even. So then I'm gonna start from this center mark and I'm just gonna spiral. I'm gonna turn the fabric and start drawing a spiral. I'm gonna try to make this as evenly spaced as possible. Okay, now it's getting a little closer to the edge of the circle, so the distance in between, I'm just going to try to stay in the very center of that to make sure it's even. And this is a very rough drawing of a spiral, but I'm still trying to keep it as evenly spaced as possible so that way once I start gathering, you'll see how it works. So once I get closer to this smaller part of the fabric, let me see, I'm gonna take this over a little bit. Once I get closer to the smaller portion of spiral, I'm going to I'm gonna blend it into this area. So actually I'm just gonna take it from right here and just start, let's see, like right here. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but there is the spiral. Now, if you want to know something else, you can create a flounce ruffle with this. So all you would do is do the same thing that I'm doing right now, but you would cut on the line, cut the spiral, and when you take it out, it's going to be ripply and ruffled on the edges, but it'll be straight across the top, and you can create some really neat designs with that. So now all I'm going to do is follow the outer circle line that I drew in the beginning, and I'm going to cut that out. Okay. All right. So here is my circle, and that is the circle that's cut out. Now I'm going to take a needle and thread with a knot at the end, and from the inside I'm just going to poke the needle through at the point in the center, and I'm going to do a running stitch along the spiral that I drew. And when doing the running stitch, I'm going to make the stitches, they're going to start off kind of small, but I'm going to space them out pretty large. So I'm just going in and out, in and out. Okay, so let's see. And there, okay, I'm just gonna keep going here. And then I'm gonna pull this so you can see what's gonna happen. So once I pull the string, it's gathering, and you can see the spiral kind of starting to create there. But I'm going to continue sewing, and every so many stitches I'm going to pull to gather it. Okay, so I'm going to pull here. Okay, so now that I have it threaded with a running stitch, it's kind of like a gathering stitch, really, but you can use either or, it's gonna do the same thing. So once you've done the sewing, you're gonna pull, and you're gonna even out the stitches. You're pulling the thread, but you're also evening out the gathers. I'm just gonna pull the whole thing. So I pulled the whole thing, and I'm gonna twist it. And then I'm just going to open it up a little bit. And I'm going to turn it inside out. So I'm loosening up the spiral. I'm going to flip it inside out. Until it looks like this. Until I get that center point. The tip of the spiral. You're going to push out the tip of the spiral. Okay, and then I'm still going to twist it. Still spreading it out, still trying to get that desired spiral. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now that I have it like this, I'm going to turn this inside. So I'm just pushing the outer side of the spiral inside of the spiral. And I'm also going to go ahead and secure a knot. So I'm just gonna pull it a little bit more. I'm gonna pull it a little bit more, and then I'm going to tie the knot, cut the thread, and so now I can even it out. Still twist it a little bit to make sure that the little gathers are like I want them to be. And then I'm gonna turn it in. To fill out the dollop. And I'm gonna twist it a little bit. I think this is so cute. So cute. It's gonna be really cute on her head. So next, what I'm going to do is I have to turn on my hot glue gun. I should have had this plugged up when I started, but here I am. So, I have my hot glue gun plugged up. I also have to, because I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put a clip under it or if I wanted to do a headband, but I couldn't find my clips. So I'm gonna use a headband. So here is the headband, and what I'm gonna do, I have some tacky glue. I use this all the time, and I have a silicone clay tool that I use. I'm gonna dip it in here, get a little bit of the glue, put some on the inside and on the edge of the headband. Put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to take this yellow ribbon and I'm going to wrap around the headband. So I'm gonna let that kind of get sticky. And then I'm just going to wrap, I'm gonna cover the headband in this ribbon. So I'm gonna add glue and I'm gonna wrap this until I get to the other end, and then I will move to the next step. Okay, so I have the headband covered in the ribbon. Now I'm going to take, I had a piece of felt circle that I cut out. Let me see where that is. May have fallen. Okay, so I'm I don't know where that went, so I'm gonna cut out another felt circle. I'm gonna cut it smaller than the bottom of the dollop of whipped cream. So I'm just gonna make sure that, oh, also before I do that, I'm going to put some hot glue in here to keep the fabric in place, and then press that in a little bit. And so now I'm going to just put the hot glue in here enough. And I'm just gonna take the little circle and I'm gonna cover up this middle part and press it in. Oops. And so that's covered on the bottom. I'm gonna just kind of pull at the little dollops and even them out. The little pleats that were created, I'm pulling those to try to even them out. And then I'm going to take the doll, I'm gonna put this headband on her head. I'll make sure that it's dried. Put this on her head. That's what she looks like with the headband. And I'm going to see where I want the whipped cream to be placed. On the center. Let me see. Or do I want it on the side? If I want it on the side or on the center? I think I want it to the side, but the center works also. I think I'm gonna put it on the center. I'm gonna take that off her head. So I'm just gonna glue it here with the hot glue. So let's see, this looks like the good side. And I guess I can fix it once it's on. So I'm going to put it this way. So I'm just gonna put a line of glue here and just stick this right there in the middle, allowing the glue to stick and go over. I'm just gonna use this. I'm just making sure that the glue sticks across the headband so that it stays in place. And that is the little dollop headband. So I'm gonna put it on her head. Oh, before I do that, I'm being a little too quick. Let me make sure this is dry because I don't want the hot glue sticking to her hair. I'm gonna let this dry. And while I'm doing that, I have these little embellishments that I'm going to be sticking on her head like this. And so I'm just gonna put her to the side. And I also have some more of the string. So I'm just gonna take the string and I'm going to bend it at the middle. Put a little glue in there. A little glue in the middle. And then I'm gonna glue it to the center of the back of the flower. Like that. So it's like this. I'm gonna do that for both of them. Okay, so now she has these. So I'm gonna take the little headband and put it on her head. Let's see, I'm gonna put it this way. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's super cute. And so the flowers are to go here. And at the moment I don't have anything to attach these to her hair. Maybe I can use Velcro. Let's try that. Let's try that, because this, I just got that idea because I'm thinking about this mermaid Barbie that I had when I was little, and she came with these little star embellishments that you could attach to her hair, and they were Velcro, and that won't do any damage to her hair. It won't pull her hair out or anything. So I'm gonna do that. Let me just find it. Let's see if it's in here. It's not. Okay, I found it. This little box. And is this it? I believe this is it. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to turn these to the back. Take these, I'm gonna cut a little piece there, and cut a piece there. I'm gonna open it, and what I'm going to do is glue the soft side to the back of the little flower. Boom. Like that. Now I can take her and see where I want to put the little flowers. goes to here. So I'm just going to take a piece of hair from here, just a thin piece, it doesn't have to be a whole lot. I'm going to put the hard part of the Velcro underneath the hair, like that, and then I'm going to take the flower and put it on the top, sandwiching the hair in between the two pieces of Velcro. Now let's see if this works. It does. Okay, so let's see if that's here. And then I can move the hair. I can move the little barrette up and down. So let's see. Get a thin piece from here. And put this underneath. Put this on top. Okay, maybe it needs to be thinner. Oh no, that's the wrong side. That's the wrong side. Okay, so turning it around. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. It's really, really cute now. I mean, it was cute before, but this is even cuter. Oh, that's adorable. I'm really glad that she has a headpiece, because all of the other girls have headpieces and she only had the little flower. And I had been looking at her on the shelf like, she needs something. She needs something else. And there's whipped cream on the top of the cheesecake, so why didn't she have a dollop? But I'm so glad that I decided to try and create something for her. It is really cute. And you guys also just learned a technique. It's called spiraling. So I hope that you will be able to use that technique in your sewing if you like. You can also make roses with that technique, and I may show you that in a future video, but this was my idea for the headpiece for the lemon cheesecake. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial slash headdress tutorial video, and let me know in the comments. Let's chat. Are you going to be using this technique? Is this something that you're interested in? Just let me know. And I thank you again for joining me for another video. You can comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.